I'm Tanisha Arena, and you're listening to Unapologetic. So it's been a little bit, and I've wondered, what kinds of things I would have to say the next time I sat down to record something. And full transparency, the anxiety is running high. We've started early voting throughout the country, and that's not come easily. There are lines that are hours and hours long. And I'd read a story of a woman, an older woman who drove 600 miles to go and cast her vote. So we are literally in the throes of a battle for power, for control, for our country, for our democracy. Voting is a sacred pillar in a democracy. Like, this is our right to go and vote. This is how we let our voices be heard. This is how we have transitions of leadership. And there shouldn't be intimidation at the polls. It's been wonderful to see everybody showing up and being engaged. I'm not telling you who to vote for. That's not why I'm here, but please go vote. In some states, there's still time to register to vote. You can do that at your city hall. If you are going out to polling locations and there are folks with political signs who are, dressed in ways that are intimidating, there is a number that you can call. It's 866-OUR-VOTE. That's 866-687-8683. Call, report those folks, because it is our right to be at polling places and to be able to cast our vote for who we believe in for leadership without intimidation. Like, I sit here and I get to record these things and I do the job that I do, and it does carry a lot of heavy weight. I don't talk about it a lot, but that doesn't mean that it's not heavy. So I start out by saying the anxiety is high. There are so many things at stake in our country right now. We're watching a Supreme Court process get pushed through at a time where we're in the middle of a pandemic and we can't get a stimulus package, where they're talking about gutting the Affordable Care Act, which, how many of us have pre-existing health conditions, our friends, our family? And if they take away health care in the middle of a pandemic, what happens to us, right? Our economy is in the throes, and depending on where you are, maybe that's a good thing for you, but it's a bad thing for somebody else. And do you really want to become a millionaire off of the pain and suffering of another group of people? Is that the thing that you really want to be known for? Is that how you want to be remembered? Is that going to be your legacy when they talk about how, Grandpa made his money? How did he do that? Those are things to consider. I'm a Black lesbian, in case you didn't know, because nobody ever asked me. But the rights of LGBT folks to exist, to breathe, to be married, to share our lives with the people that we love. And these are things that are up for debate. Can you imagine what it feels like to have pieces of your life, intimate parts of your life, up for debate? Every time the pendulum shifts in leadership or a Supreme Court justice passes away, who are they going to replace that's going to suddenly challenge these intimate pieces of your life? I don't have the privilege of taking them for granted, that I could marry the woman that I love. Think about that. Can you marry the person that you love without question? I'm a woman in this body, right? And I'm not having children, but I have daughters. Roe v. Wade, every time the pendulum shifts and a new judge, and this is what we're doing. I don't want the right to tell anybody else what to do with their body. I don't want somebody who doesn't have body parts like mine to be at the table to talk about what we're going to do, because you don't have those parts. And we're not trying to tell you what to do with yours. But again, why are these things that need to be legislated? My right to exist in my body as it is, as a Black person, as a woman, as a lesbian, the intersections of my identity, of your identity, why are they up for public debate? This is where we are. And now is the time. Use your voice. If you have privilege, use it for good. Be a hedge of protection and not more danger. Report the voter fraud, the suppression, all of it. This is our time to really show the world who we are in these United States. This is the time. If you haven't registered to vote, please do so, and then go vote. Let your voice be heard.